The Big 12 has announced their awards, and Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, and Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes kind of cleaned up. Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYr, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload all the time. Now, the Big 12 awards were announced, and Colorado kind of cleaned up. Let me go over to their Twitter page, the Big 12 Twitter page, and then we'll read about what they had to say about some of their awards winners. Let's go. Let me go ahead and share you. So, Defensive Player of the Year, none other than Travis Hunter. Uh, can't get nominated for the Thorpe Award, but you will be and will receive the Defensive Player of the Year award honoree for the Big 12. All those defenders in the Big 12. Travis Hunter's your Defensive Player of the Year. Let's keep it moving. Offensive Player of the Year, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders kind of racked up, did some great things this year. One of the top quarterbacks, is the top quarterback prospect in the 2025 NFL Draft. Threw a bunch of touchdowns. Shedeur Sanders is that dude. And, he's well-deserving of that award. And then when it comes to the all-conference teams, I'm going to get into that as well, because there were some other first-team all-conference members. Let me see. Let me go ahead. And I'm going to just take this tweet from Adam Mustensteiger. I don't want to mess up his name, but this is what the tweet that Adam put out. Adam says, Shedeur Sanders has been named Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. Travis Hunter has been named Conference's Defensive Player of the Year. And BJ Green II has been named Big 12 Defensive Newcomer of the Year. So Colorado just racking up on awards. To zoom in, it says Shedeur Sanders, Hunter, 2 times, both as a wide receiver in DB, and Green were named first team All Big 12, while linebacker N'Keal Hill-Green was a second team all conference selection. And then these buffs were honorable mentions. That's Hodge, Mata, McCoy, Seaton, Silman Craig, Vissett, and LeJontay Wester. So that is how they kind of cleaned up. On the awards when it comes to Colorado. This was a 9-3 season. It was a miraculous, dope season that they had, and they were rewarded going 9-3. You really wish you would have went 10-2, got that Kansas game, and then you would have been in the Big 12 championship game. Nonetheless, besides not making the Big 12 championship game, those selections and all those honorable mentions and first and second teams, a lot with this is a big old conference. This conference has 18. It's a Big 12 has 18 teams in it. And to have that many guys be recognized, both the Offensive Player of the Year and the Defensive Player of the Year in the conference, along with the Newcomer of the Year, lets you know what the rest of the coaches and the rest of the people that cover the Big 12 think about Colorado this season. They clearly think they were one of the better teams. Colorado let some games get away from them. They let the Kansas State game get away from them at the end. They kind of got hit in the mouth by Kansas. And so those things, you don't drop those games. You're playing for a Big 12 title, and it almost, vindicates, justifies, whatever. But these guys deserve these awards. Let's go over to the Big 12 website and see what they had to say about your awards winner, because clearly the conference and the people that cover the conference and the coaches in the conference really, really like the guys on the Colorado roster. It says Shedeur Sanders was selected as Offensive Player of the Year following a banner season, ranked in the top 10 nationally in completion percentage, passing yards, and touchdowns, while breaking the school records for passing touchdowns, yards, consecutive games with the touchdown pass, quarterback rating, and completion percentage. Sounds like a guy who should win the conference Offensive Player of the Year. With 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, and a record-breaking season on both sides of the ball, Travis Hunter became Colorado's first conference Defensive Player of the Year since Jordan Deion in 2007. The defensive back also became the first player in Big 12 history to tally multiple games with an interception and an offensive touchdown. So that's how big he was. And then BJ Green II, the Big 12's Newcomer of the Year on the defensive side of the ball, spearheaded the disruptive CU defense unit with 7.5 sacks that tied for the second most among Big 12 players. He played a pivotal role in Colorado's pass rush, finishing the regular season with the Big 12 best 37 sacks, which ranked 11th nationally. So, I mean, this is the type of team, and it's so. That's what sucks so much about that Kansas game and that loss to Kansas is because these guys are well deserving, and these guys prove to you on the field that they're one of the better, if not the best, Big 12 team. I'm just being honest. They proved that they were one of the better, if not the best team in the Big 12. But you dropped the ball against Kansas and you had an opportunity and you needed some help. You didn't get the help. And now there's two teams playing in the Big 12 championship game. And you feel like the best team is at home watching and will more than likely playing the Alamo Bowl. We'll have a different video covering the Alamo Bowl about that. But what this does, though, is it shows that Prime's method works, meaning the method that he has brought to Colorado. Now, it helps when you have two guys that are probably going to the top 3 picks in the NFL draft, Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. It helps when you have those two extreme talents. But the method of his recruiting, his scouting, and the usage of the transfer portal works because, I mean, to be honest, all 3 of these guys are transfer portal guys. But we'll just say, Travis and Shedeur were guys he recruited out of high school because technically they were. But getting a guy like BJ Green, some of those other guys that were mentioned on the all-conference team or honorable mention, Jordan Seaton out of high school. But you're getting top-level high school guys like you did with Jordan Seaton, with Travis Hunter, with Shedeur, and then you follow that up with, as Shedeur walks out the door, a guy like Juju Lewis comes into play. And then you go get a Jordan Seaton. You go get a London Merritt in this year's class. Jordan Seaton in last year's guys. Guys that you expect to come in and contribute, and not just come in and contribute, but come in and contribute from day one and really make an impact on the team. When Jordan Seaton is an honorable mention all Big 12 as a true freshman starting at left tackle for Colorado, a team that won 9 games. Now, he had his hiccups, but that shows you that part of the method, those type of high school recruits work because they come in and they help your team right away. And they're guys that can be all conference players as true freshmen. Then you talk about the portal, going out and getting a BJ Green, going out and getting a LeJontay Wester, going out and getting all the different portal guys that you got. This method so far is showing that it works. It works. And that's and when you get all the accolades that you were able to rack up, then it proves that this method works. And it's going to be interesting to see how this team develops. One, how they play this last game, because all the guys are already playing. They're playing in the bowl game, which more likely will be the Alamo Bowl, but we'll see. It could end up being the Holiday Bowl out in San Diego, and people want it to be a Cam Ward versus Shedeur type of thing, and that would be awesome for everybody. But it more likely will be the Alamo Bowl against a Big 12 opponent, which is stupid to me. But, nonetheless, it either Iowa State or BYU. But this method works, and Colorado dominated these Big 12 awards. It just sucks that they don't have a Big 12 championship game to show for it. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. That is on Instagram and X at JLightsy7. Hit that thumbs up button before you get out of here. I will see you next time. Peace.